Good evening, good evening, good evening. Loud and clear. What's up, guys? Evening session, Asia session, 8 p.m. session. Wow. Let's see. Excited? Are we excited? We are live. What's up? First time ever live streaming Asian session. Let's see how this goes tonight. We're coming off a very volatile day, right? We hit all-time highs on the S&P 500, climbing for those all-time highs on the NASDAQ. Let's see how this evening session goes today. Sideways on the NASDAQ for now. We are seeing a little bit of an uptrend, but nothing crazy. And then downtrend on gold, much more volatile gold this evening. We'll probably see that more often, right? Gold more volatile during the Asian session. What do we have here tonight? We do got a bunch of you tonight. Andrew, Brian, Chris, Evelyn, Greg, Jeremy, Joe, John, Michelle, Reggie, Dashira, Steven, Todd, Stefan, Kavoon. What is up, everyone? We need a banger tonight, right? We gotta open this strong. We'll see though. Gold at an interesting area. Obviously downtrend, pretty clear. We do have a nice confluence zone right here. Daily view up at 4130.8. Previous day low right here as well at 0.2. Let's see what happens. Super low risk, right? NASDAQ, I wouldn't say too low for an Asia session, right? Not too low. I would say similar to what we see during the New York hours. But gold is pretty low. Again, looking at the risk table at the bottom of my screen there, $15 per contract risk on gold. What's up? NASDAQ looks like those heartbeat monitors right now. It's so weird looking at this during Asia session. It's so weird. Usually volume does pick up though around 8, so we'll see if that happens. For the last 20 minutes or so, it's been pretty sideways, the NASDAQ. I feel like this is a good time if you're in the West Coast, right? It's not that bad. 5 p.m. Depending. If you have like a 9 to 5, you could be coming home from work right now. Maybe it's not ideal. Seeing new highs here on the Nasdaq. Not exactly yet at the highs where the market closed there, but highs for this session, right from the 6 p.m. open. Highs for this session on the Nasdaq. I did not see that, Carlos. No, what happened? What happened that I haven't seen? I thought something. That's nothing. I thought there was some issue or some problems or something. The site being down. You guys call that an issue these days? That's what we call an issue these days? Come on now. Exactly. 9 a.m. to 10:30. There's no reason you should be on the site. You should be on your trading platform. Or was the trading platform down this morning? The site or the trading platform? Because it's different. No follow through there on that break on the Nasdaq. It did break 860, broke the previous high here, but no follow through. No follow through. Still waiting on gold there. It's close. Maybe it does reject previous day low. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Waiting for that proper confirmation though. Waiting for that proper confirmation. Yeah, I mean, the 1 minute is wiki, so the 5 minutes is probably just, yeah, showing that. Yeah, they're not really interested on the Nasdaq right now. It's not looking good. We'll see. Maybe something happens after, but for now, it's not ideal. I hope these sessions don't become like Power Hour. Power Hour snooze. A bit slow though, right? A little bit. surprised how many of you are awake at this point. I thought you guys would be sleeping by now or something. Yeah, if you're in the West Coast, Jeremy says might break highs on the micro Nasdaq now. You think so? It possibly could. But even if it does that, right, it's still, there's really no setup. Zigzag. Just zigzag for now. Wow. Wow. Nothing yet. Nothing yet here. No. Doesn't want to break the 860 this time either. Wow. What makes you so sure, Jeremy? Where are you getting this insider information here? Where is it coming from? I'd love to get some of your insider information as well. Yeah, I did saw that. We are trying to break the view up here. Gold. Yeah, I saw the Trump API, I think. The Truth Social API. I wanted to make a video and then looks like I forgot. Yeah, that's pretty crazy though. $100,000 a month. Should I open like a GoFundMe so we could all like pull money together and you know, we could all use it together, guys? Would that be good? Would that be fair? I can put half of it. I'll put 50 grand and then you guys could pull for the rest. It's fair, no? And we could all use it. Joe got $5. Look, anything you can. Anything you can. One nano contract if you want. 5 cents. No, 50 cents. One nano contract is 50 cents. Everyone saw the news on nano contracts? If you were on the Q&A call this afternoon, you probably saw it, but the rest of you, did we or did we not? Did we or did we not see what those nano contracts were all about? Saul says, entered longs at 837. Okay, let's see. I personally don't like it. You know, I hope that it works for you, Saul, but I personally don't like it. It's just too messy. If gold fails to hold the view up here, I'd probably test some shorts there. Why not? Why not? Nasdaq coming back to the view up. Going back to the view up here. Gonna get in these gold shorts, guys. Gold shorts just entered. Let's test this out. Let's see if it fails the view up, goes lower. Tight risk on this one, obviously, right? Just above those previous highs, because we don't really have much else of a resistance. The previous levels were here as well. If it doesn't hold, let's say 0.6 there, 132.6. 132.6 as a stop on this one. I am Ollerdy and Evelyn, yes. Trying to hold though. Might be a quick fake out here. Again, 132.6 as a stop for gold. Nasdaq still holding this range. It could go either way, really. Obviously, the longs are favored. We are holding the VWAP. We've been holding the VWAP for the past 40 minutes or so on the Nasdaq, but it's still two sideways. That tick to stop there on gold. Flat for now. Might break the VWAP. Continue the uptrend here on this break. Super sideways on the Nasdaq though. Wow. Quick stop on gold there. Thought the VWAP was gonna be rejected there, but looks like it did turn into demand, which held pretty nicely now. Going for opening price there, gold. Flat for now, guys. Flat for now. With the way gold, guys, broke, VWAP now confirmed. If we do see a pullback, which I don't know if we will, but if we do see a pullback, looking for longs. Trend has changed. Gotta follow the trend, right? Not sure if we'll see a pullback though, but just looking ahead here. If. If. Sol still holding Nasdaq? Damn, that's how is it this sideways? Because here it was sideways too, but at least there were some movements, right? At least there were some ups and downs. Versus here, it's oh my god. There's an actual Fed speaker talking right now. I swear to God. Oh my God. How's you trade Asian session to get away from all of the news, all of the news announcement and tweets and Fed talks, and literally there's Fed Schmidt speaking. Has been speaking actually for the last 10 minutes or so. Maybe that's why the market's being a bit weird. We're not going to blame Schmidt though. We're definitely not blaming Schmidt, but how funny is that? That speaker at this time? You guys are thinking about sleeping? No, Andrew, you can't. You can't. Opening price for gold That was a big break of the view up. Nasdaq here are retesting that 864 once again. Let's see if it breaks here for Sol on those longs there. Still continuing here, gold breaking opening price. Nasdaq trying. Half an hour here. Half an hour here. Moving up on those half an hour close. Both gold and the Nasdaq getting a little bit of a candle spike. Just look at the wicks though. Wow. Look at the wicks. Mr. Schmidt is wicking the hell out of this market. And there's the pop. Gold continuing to move higher. Complete trend change here. Yep, going there. Maybe even 900, so we'll see. Any one of you guys in a position open right now? No, Sol is on the longs. Jeremy as well, longs. Lucy on gold longs. Look at you guys, all on longs. Which market, Michelle? There you go. 3 contracts is it's not a lot though. What are you doing with 3 contracts? You can't even feed the dogs with 3 contracts. Unless it's 3 minis. 3 minis, then yes. Todd says, how do you get over pulling the trigger to make a trade? I mean, you lose enough money, and I feel like you should get over that. I feel like you should get over that. No, because you know it's having the set rules, having a plan, and just sticking to that plan, because that's what's gonna make you money. If you're just opening trades left and right without really any structure, any reasoning behind them, like, are you really trading at that point? Not really. Kind of just seeing how it goes. Gambling, says Brian. That's the right word for it. Gambling. Yeah, but that's super small, Michelle. Especially for Asian session. Risk on the risk table, $16. You could probably open like at least 10. At least 10. Still wants to hold gold here. Gold, Michelle, did you enter it at 822 after this kind of retest confirmation, or on the break? Or were you in earlier than that? 41.28. Oh, so you got in a bit earlier then, right? Yeah, I mean, it's 3 contracts is nothing. That's probably the only difficult thing regarding, I mean, trading both New York session and Asian session, is adjusting with a different volatility risk, adjusting with a different size, because both markets, for sure, you're going to be trading them way different in terms of size. Well, not for sure, but most of the time. Most of the time. I'm telling you, you could have probably opened like 3 minis. Three minis you could have opened with that one and still been pretty well off. So let me ask you this. Why do you prefer to talk in ticks and not points? Why ticks and not points? What does that have to do with ticks and points being on Zoom? Oh, you're on Zoom right now? What the? Guys, you guys gotta stop. Like the reason why I started doing this is so you guys could not be at work during this time, so you guys could not be distracted from work at this time. What's this work at 8 p.m.? Gold here rejecting today's session anchor high. I'm gonna test another short here on gold actually, guys. Short on gold. It's a day high if we take into consideration basically today's real day, if we want to call that, the Tuesday high. That's the view up there. Testing out this rejection. Let's see if we can get a pullback. This has been going up for, you know, the last, what, 30 minutes or so? Let's see if we can get a pullback going. Big rejection on the Nasdaq there. Let's see if we can get some follow through on the gold here. Probably looking for opening price. First target around this area, the 33s, and then view up. If it goes there, we'll see. But I do like that rejection there, following the bigger trends. But yeah, big rejection on the Nasdaq. Wow. Solly said you did scale out a little bit, I hope. Oh, not really. No, you 881. Why were you waiting for 881 for 4 more tick, 4 more points? Still in play though. Still in play. I mean, view up still holding, uptrend still holding. We'll see. Is gold on my side tonight, or is gold gonna make me snooze? Might make me snooze tonight, gold. It's the uptrend is, well, again, uptrend from the low, downtrend if we're taking consideration what happened during today's price action. We'll see though. We'll see. Gold is gonna make me snooze tonight, I think. Gold's like, just go back to sleep, man. Don't worry about this. Or not. I'll make gold snooze maybe. I will place a limit order because gold does move a bit patchy, if you guys know what that means. If it goes to 134.9, okay, 134.9, it will be my first trim. Definitely size down a little bit, but I gotta. I'm in the same boat with Michelle tonight. You know, my position sizing needs to get better for this volatility. I mean, you could trade with a, if you're trading a 50K account, realistically, you could probably open like 2 minis on gold on a 50K account, and it still would be, I'd say it still would be okay. Well, again, it depends what your accounts are looking like, if it's an evaluation, if it's a funded, whatnot, but I mean, 1-2 minis on gold with this volatility seems okay. For a 50K account, if you're trading bigger size, you can definitely go with bigger size. Just got filled, guys, on that first trim there. Just spiked below opening price. Again, gold does move in patchy ways, so make sure you have placed those limits before the price actually reaches there. My next target is going to be 133.2. I'll scale out a bit more there. Okay, if it goes there, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, awful price action on the Nasdaq tonight. It's just, I really, even because sometimes when you look back at a chart, you might be like, hey, you know, I could probably have entered there. You know, I could probably have entered there. There's really no area on this chart where I could have entered the Nasdaq, even in hindsight. Even for me to create some hindsight bias, there's really not. Gold though, that VWAP break there, which Michelle caught, maybe Lucy as well. That's something which I was focused on the shorts. My mindset wasn't really looking for longs, but that was a nice one you guys caught there. Let's see if we could break a little bit lower here. Again, next target for me, guys, 133.2. 133.2. It is coming for it. We'll see. I'm about to put gold on a snooze right now. I'm about to put gold to bed. Yep. Gold going to bed right now. Imagine me jinxing this play. Oh god. That's not good, is it? That's not good. Nasdaq here at the VWAP. If there was a really clear trend going on, maybe I'd take a long on the Nasdaq as well, but I really just want to stay away from it tonight. I just want to stay away from it as much as I can. This looks, it's making me dizzy. It's making me no bueno. No bueno. Can we drop another 2 points lower? Another 2 points lower. Well, no, actually 1 point lower is the next trim. 133.1, actually 1 point lower. That should be just a quick spike down, no? Am I asking for too much? I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe I am, I don't know. Oh my god, look at this Nasdaq VO bounce there. If this works, I'm gonna be like Todd. I'm gonna throw the plane out the window. I'm gonna start doing some crazy things. And we'll see how that goes. I'm done being the good guy, following the rules all the time. Making sure my risk is tight, making sure I'm not over leveraged. But no, God is telling me, no, look at that. If I had broken my rule there, I probably would have gotten stopped out now by this Nasdaq drop. That's what happens when you break the rules. Are you listening, Todd? Are you there? Are you behind? Yes. Long trade on gold. Very close to that second trim though, but it's being difficult. It's being difficult. Like, I just want this type of candle on gold and I'm good. I want this type of candle. Oh, there we go. You should have gotten filled on that one. You should have gotten filled, guys. 133.2. That's what I'm saying. You got to place these orders because the charts are different Asian session. Did we get filled, guys, on that second trim? Can I get a yes, please? Yes, please, on the chat. Andrew says I didn't. Brian says I didn't. What platform are you guys using? What platform? Don't tell me TradeOvate, TradingView. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm about to vomit right now. Let me just call my wife so I can get like a bucket or something. Babe, bring me an empty bucket, please. Why? Why? Don't ask me why. Bring me an empty bucket and some napkins. And maybe some... How should I wash it out? How should I wash it out? Maybe some juice. Some orange juice or something so I can wash it out, please. Andrew says, doesn't look like it went below 33.8 on this candle. Yes, it does. What's the low of this candle? 133.2, exactly where that order was placed. Depending on the platform, sometimes it fills you, sometimes it doesn't. Unfortunately, that's just how, you know, life is, I guess. There's times that I get filled, you guys don't get filled. There's times that you guys get filled, I don't get filled. It's a simulated environment, right? But the reason why that was one of the targets, if you place the Fibonacci's from this current trend, that's where the 50% line was. Right? You guys see it? 2 trims in. Price coming back now for the entry. That could have been it. We'll see. I'm still holding 2 contracts here. If we could go lower, if not, still a good trade. I think that was... how many points was that? 4, I think. 3 point something, 4. On a 1.5 risk table, pretty good. Did you double check, Andrew? Because there's no way it's not below 33.8. How does it show 33.8? You guys are being scammed from your brokers or something. They don't. Oh, guys, make sure we're placing a stop loss. 39.2 as a stop loss, guys. 39.2 as a stop loss. Right above this previous high. Let's see, is this day high real all-time hours, regular trading hours, day high VWAP strong enough for another rejection here. Nasdaq on the other side is doing some crazy things. I'm hopeless on the Nasdaq. Hopeless. What about you guys though? Literally heard from a couple of you. Everyone else just sleeping, not following me. What's going on? Michelle is just holding on for her life there. Michelle's like, I swear to God, if this stream doesn't end in 5 minutes, I'm ending the stream myself. Campfire latte? What is that? How is that different from just in the regular latte? Stop that on that one, guys. Cash. Cash, cash, cash. They're just making up names now just to sell. They're selling the same thing with a different name. That's literally what it is. Funny, guys. You guys are funny. This is how the consumer gets lied these days. Oh, we're selling a campfire latte. It's the same thing. They just doubled the amount of sugar. No, what I think they probably did is, instead of sugar, they probably replaced it with a with marshmallow. That's what I think. They probably replaced it with marshmallow. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. John, at this hour? I would be scared. I'd be scared to walk a dog at this hour. Imagine if someone takes my dog away at this hour. I'd be pretty upset. Any other setup tonight? It's 9 p.m. We can stay for another half an hour. We might get another rejection here. Not gonna play the same thing twice. If I was holding those runners, I'd probably hold them, but gold there, spiking at 9 p.m. Does anything happen at 9 p.m.? Gotta remember now. 9 p.m. What happens at 9 p.m.? Nothing, I think. Does anything happen at 9 p.m.? Because that's some crazy amount of value in gold. People buying gold at 9 p.m.? Why? Why 9 p.m.? Well, Fed Schmidt is still speaking, just so you know. Maybe Schmidt has something to do with this. It's so crazy, guys. The first Asian session, we get a Fed speaker talking at the same time. How crazy is that? Like, what's the chance of the first time getting a Fed speaker? Seems a bit crazy. Seems a bit cray-cray. Now we have the big drops. Great. Great. Perfect price action. Love it. Love it. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. Well, it's still not lower from where I took that second trim, right? But it could go lower. I mean, this volatility is something else. What I am waiting right now, guys, if we are looking for another trade, VWAP bounce, obviously, you know, we were downtrending this session, we went up. Now that VWAP will be acting as a support, especially now, it's kind of lining up nicely with that day low anchored VWAP. I'm waiting for that. Yeah, the volatility is it's nuts. Something looks like happens on gold at 9 p.m. Something. I felt like this session was much fun. I feel like there was cold in a way. Maybe because I've been trading New York Open for the longest, that kind of feels boring now in a way. Like it's already 9:05. Imagine if I stayed in the morning from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. It just feels so long, too long. Nah, that's old news, Evelyn. It's probably this new Korean Taiwan news that we're getting. So at 9:01 a.m. actually, when this big candle happened, a global fund selling of Korean bonds hits 1-year high. And we also got some news from Taiwan. Shares surged more than 3% on equities. Taiwan as well didn't change the interbank rate. That remains unchanged. Probably some of that Asian news there. Because gold ticked down on that news. You're saying gold ticks up. Very different. Ticks down and ticks up. I think I'm gonna call it there, guys, tonight. One loser. Right here on the gold. And then we caught this nice move. Kind of this short here. Oh, that was too big. I wish it was that big. Small loser, big winner. Chicken dinner. I wish that went to the view up, but didn't. Good session. Cool session. Yeah. I mean, I did enjoy this. Thursday, we'll be back Thursday, the same time, same place. And enjoy the rest of your evenings.